What's good, family? Welcome to another session of Sitch, Boss Chick Corner. I'm Kaylee, the boss, and I'm the boss chick. And welcome to the corner. Before you go any further, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Get that in. Come on, join the K Squad. You want to. But today we are back to the basics. We are back to my love. My love, my love. It's all about music today. I had two special guests lined up. So we have one here now. And the other one, if she drops in, she drops in. We still gonna get it popping. You hear me? So we're gonna take a walk down memory lane, just talk about this music journey and some of our pastimes, our favorite pastimes. Let's get it in. First joining us today is Mr. Sonny Lavoie. Y'all welcome him to the K Squad. What's good,
Hey,
homie?
what's good? What's good?
How you doing
Hey,
today?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm
Yes.
just, as you can see,
Chill, chill.
I'm chilling. I'm
You,
chilling.
your
I'm
aura,
good.
your vibe is real chill right now. Even before we got on here, you was just kind of laid back, and I'm digging that. Let the people know who you are, where you from, what you do.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sonny Lavoie, aka Don Demarco. I am an independent artist that's taking over the game better than any that has ever stepped foot into it. I'm also a producer. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, but I reside right now in Biloxi,
Vegas.
Mississippi. You feel me? But you know, I I don't really know how to completely describe what I do. I'm a
He a one man show, y'all.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people know me. They know what I'm about. I do
A,
everything.
a
Music
jack of all
videos,
trades.
everything. Yeah. And it's good to be here though. It's good to be here.
That's what's up. I
Yes.
appreciate you for joining me today.
Yeah.
Let's do a little
Appreciate you inviting me.
icebreaker. No problem. Let's do a little icebreaker. Let's do a little bit of this or that.
Mm.
Music related. This is the music edition.
Okay,
So
okay, okay, okay. Mm.
festivals or concerts.
Mm. Festivals and concerts. Oh Lord. Personally, it depends on who you are. Because if you an independent artist that's just coming up, I would say festivals. I mean, there's like targeted market that's already there. So, you know, festivals gonna promote themselves. You feel me?
Right.
And like somebody like me, that's what I would do. I would go. I would trying to get into a festival where I know there's the crowd. They don't know who I am. They here to see somebody else. They might just be there to get faded and have fun.
Right.
And I'm in there with the merch. You know, trying to sell myself as an artist. Period. Point blank. I'm just doing the most because they already there for it. You feel me?
Okay.
And
Right.
most festivals are packed. Now, if I was Drake or the baby, you feel me? Concerts, she talking
Okay.
about
I
because at
got
that
you.
point they coming to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's when you really step out the lane and be like, I'm in control of this. I don't at the it gets to a point to where like Beyonce is, she don't need to promote herself. You feel me? So she can throw a concert right now and say, I'm throwing a concert in a week and it's gonna sell out. Period.
Right.
But yeah,
So at the stage we both are at right now, we trying to,
I would
introduce
say
ourselves, trying to
it's
introduce ourselves. So festival would definitely
festival.
get that done. You got different demographics. You can
Right.
feel the audience out. I got you. I
Exactly.
got you. So speaking of Beyonce, uh,
Mm.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Oh, Beyonce. As
Okay.
much unpopular opinion, Beyonce. I'm sorry. Come
Uh,
on now. Come on
no,
now. Like,
I think the Beehive would agree with you.
I
I love
mean,
both. I love
you
both
could be,
ladies, but
yeah.
vibe wise, I would say Rihanna.
Beyonce.
I would say
Oh,
Rihanna vibe wise, but
uh,
of course, showmanship and
hmm.
performance wise, it's gonna be Beyonce hands down. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Beyonce hands down, but
She
vibe
do. She do.
wise,
She do.
Rihanna.
She what? Yeah, you right. You right. Right. I can agree a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Cause I, as a man, I'm more attracted to Beyonce. Just
I,
her
I
vibe.
look,
It's so
I
just
see
be
you.
like, ooh, Beyonce.
I
Riri, she
see you.
fine too. She the vibe is straight. But
Yeah,
not for me. Not for me.
I get you. I get you. You a Beyonce stan. I get
Yeah,
you.
I grew up watching Beyonce.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I would definitely we'll definitely get back into that because I will
yeah.
say she is one of the people that I've
Dope.
admired and watched grow into a different level. So yeah. All right,
That
next,
part.
vinyl or Spotify.
Damn. Like actual vinyl records.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The actual records.
I mean, hustle wise, vinyl,
Okay.
vinyl, vinyl. Cause look, man, you can go to Amazon right now. I'm about to give y'all some free. Hold on, let
Go
me
ahead.
fix my mic. You can go to Amazon right now and get 100 pack of vinyl, like cheap, way cheap. I mean, like first of all, vinyl records selling about like, and you can kind of get your own price on the vinyl. You kind of tell motherfucker what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool part about vinyl or just anything like CDs. You know exactly what it is. And, I would do both, but I would focus on the vinyl in a sense the same way that you would focus on CDs. Like if
Oh,
this was a time where everybody was on CDs, because
right.
as a hustler, it's cheaper to get it by boat. You get it by boat, you motherfucking, excuse me, you 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 get everything on the vinyl records. That's not gonna cost you that much. Now to personally go around and sell them ain't gonna cost you
That's
that
what
much.
I was just gonna say.
The
That's where it
profit
come
is,
in.
yeah, the profit is crazy. And then you can also still have those where it gets scanned and basically it's showed as a sold, like a
Right.
sale. I mean, so it's sold and you know, it'll go like, you know, if you climbing up the charts or something like that. But tangible, man, come on now. It's gonna be vinyl.
That whole experience is unique. And I
Yeah,
actually in my class that I had last semester,
yeah.
we took a look at like the different trends over this
Hmm.
whole pandemic.
Yeah.
The sale of vinyl actually like doubled or tripled since the pandemic. So they came back, and the
Okay.
sound quality is a whole lot different than you listening with your
Hmm.
headphones. You get a full experience with your vinyl.
Right.
So
Right.
music lovers appreciate it a little bit
Right.
more
It is
on vinyl,
definitely better quality, and then people who sell music appreciate it more. You can't just copy vinyl. Come on now.
right?
You feel me? Now,
Right.
so when you, like I said, so if you sell like you used to do a EP and you drop that straight vinyl.
It's
Say
gonna be
you
exclusive.
right,
Exclusive. You
say
gotta
you
come to me to get
Beyonce,
it.
say you Beyonce, and if she take this idea, I need a cut. Now say you Beyonce and you dropping this, say, man, I'm about to retire some shit. I'm about to drop the last album of Beyonce, but it's gonna be exclusively vinyl.
Vinyl.
Period. You
Think
feel
think
me?
think of if she would have did Lemonade like that, and you see how Lemonade
Ooh,
shut
man.
the internet down.
Man, that would
Now
have been
imagine she
sick.
gave a visual of that and then said, "Come buy it vinyl."
Come buy vinyl. Man, that would have brought the trend into a whole 360. They would have, look, Spotify would have been knocking on Jay-Z door. Like, bruh, y'all need to fix this. Y'all tripping, bruh. We done lost half our fan base because they did went and bought vinyl players. Like, what is this? The 1960s? Like, are y'all kidding?
Right.
Bringing it back though. Like I said though, for an artist or you know what I'm saying, a record company, I would want to sell tangible assets that actually, you know what I'm saying, you can sell these products, feel these products. You feel
Right.
me? Because the digital products, especially with like Spotify and all that, you know, it's like cents to a dollar, and it's like hundreds
Yeah.
of cents, thousands of cents sometimes to a dollar, which means your one play is about
19 cents, if that.
not even that. It's like 0.1. I can pull it up on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Percent. So it's crazy. Now I can see how it works because you would have like a bunch of people just, you know what I'm saying, like you drop a bunch of songs in a certain period of time, and you have a certain fan base. You can make good money, but I mean, like, if look at it like this though, if you got 1,000 a record for $40,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, you got $40,000. Now say you got 100,000 of them. I'm just saying, it's not rocket science, it's math.
That's true. That is definitely true.
It's like,
Hey
yeah,
mom. Hey mom, Miss Davis. Hey mom Davis.
hey, Miss Davis,
What's up, Q?
that's good now.
Yeah, Miss Davis is saying that you got some good information there. You definitely
Yeah,
do.
definitely.
We'll definitely keep dropping these gems because
Oh yeah,
you are correct, especially with the way these streams are going.
oh
A
yeah,
lot of people don't understand. They think once they see all of the plays that they banking. Sometimes
no,
it's not quite
I
that
did that. I did
true.
that. Oh my gosh, I did that. I was so disappointed.
It's okay, but
I was
it's a
bragging. I was
grind.
like, "Ooh, I got some money." That bitch sent me 19 cents.
Oh, oh. Well, see, I'm glad somebody can admit it. I'm glad because it's a lot of people out here stunned,
No,
stunned for the
no,
book, stunned for the
no.
gram. So
I don't do this stunt. People know me. They know where I'm at. I don't need to deal with the hood anyways. I'm trying to branch out. They everybody know I am what I'm about.
good for you. I like authentic people. What about rock or pop? Who you rocking with? Rock
Ooh,
or pop?
rock. Come on now.
Definitely,
Come
definitely.
on
You
now.
know,
What's not?
it's some pop songs that be stuck in my head, but I can remember growing up. I was probably labeled the weird kid because I like the way rock sound, even though I may not have been like a heavy supporter or like a stan
Right,
of them.
right.
I can feel their music, and then
That's a reason for that.
my
There's a
grandma
reason for
used to
that.
listen to different stuff, country.
Right.
I'm it's country over here and and
Oh,
rock.
whoa. Yeah, a little bit. I be hearing it at work. I be out there putting that concrete. That's all you hear. Country folk. Man,
Oh yeah.
be out there doing the thing with them. But
Co-
yeah,
Country ain't nothing but some blue. Country ain't nothing
exactly.
but some
Excuse me.
blue.
That's why you drawn to it. The same thing with like rock. Like rock is, we invented rock and roll. Come on now,
That
that's
is
us. It's
true.
in our blood. We don't want to admit it. Now, if you talking about some
Oh, I'm gonna admit it. I'm taking credit for all of it.
shoot, if you some Michael Jackson pop,
Ah yeah. Ah yeah.
that's different. That's different. But at the same time, rock and roll just rock period just
Fact.
it just sound I love the way it when it's combined with hip hop that it's so sexy.
The whole musicality of it. My mom is a lover of guitars. I am too. I
Okay.
like percussion and bass. Like I gotta
Ooh,
feel it. I gotta feel it.
yeah, feel it. That's dope.
Hmm.
That's dope. You can play?
Oh no. Sadly
No,
no.
you just like it.
Sadly no.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
My hand coordination is not all that. So no, I could
Okay.
not. But I just have a love for it. Like when I used to go to like the battle of the bands, I was always
Right.
drawn to like the drums. Like I have to feel it in my heart.
Right. Because you that's the difference of like listening to music through your headphones versus actually going to
That
a
was my
concert.
next one. Headphones or speakers. Headphones or speakers.
Speakers. But they gotta be the right speakers. I got studio monitors. That's what I'm
Right.
used to listening to. Like very high quality speakers. So you gotta
I
hear it.
need to
Like
invest because sometimes these I love these. These are my
mhm,
favorite Sony MDRs, but
them things
when
nice
I'm
though. But
thank you. When I'm when I'm mixing and I do a lot of like video content for one of my clients, when
yeah,
I'm listening, like I said, I gotta feel it. So it's
right.
up to the max, and then I start hearing ringing, and I'm wondering why I'm about to go deaf around here.
Ooh, yeah.
So I have to be
Yeah.
careful. I need to invest in me some more speakers.
Yeah, get some speakers. See, I I got some speakers that's probably like my speakers probably like $100.
Okay, that's
You
not bad.
know, I don't look. I didn't been in studios, $1 million studios. I didn't been in $10 studios. Like I know it work, but don't work, but it's it's totally different. Like okay, so if you high quality headphones is definitely a necessity.
Ah,
Excuse
yeah.
me, definitely you definitely need those because you got to hear how they sound. But
Mhm.
speakers. Yeah, you get you some monitors, man. You can feel the air. Like if I had these things on right now, you can literally see these motherfuckers breathing. You be like, "What the hell?" You can
I
feel the
love
air on
it.
your face. You be like, "Dang!" Every
I
time the
love it.
bass hit, you feel me? And then you get you a little what is it called? A subwoofer. that go
Mhm.
with it, but it's not a regular. Excuse me. It's not a regular subwoofer. It's a studio monitor subwoofer. You feel me?
Yeah.
KRK makes some really really good ones, and them things.
Y'all take notes, take notes. And here's a tip for anybody who is out there mixing music and they're using their headphones. When you done, go burn you a CD,
Mm,
go play it in your car,
that part.
go play it on your speakers, go play it
Right.
on your monitors, because the sound that you sometimes hear in your headphones is not the sound that's coming out. And if you're
Period.
mixing and mastering, you need to check that. So there go a tip for
Definitely.
y'all who think
Definitely.
y'all got a tight mix and then it
Yeah.
don't sound right on the radio.
Yeah. About that. Woo! A terrible mix would kill a whole song. It does not matter. So you
That
need to, you definitely need to do
parts.
that. It would it'd kill the song. Like I have artists coming here. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect to nobody, but they music would be trash if it was a bad mix.
Hmm.
You feel me? That's why they come to Sonny. They know I'm about to do them right. But man,
And that's the
I
thing. I don't fool with anybody unless I love your mix. When I say
mm,
send me a sample, I'm listening to not only your lyrics and the
yo,
beat, I'm listening to how that mix is. And that tells me everything that I need to know about you.
big facts. Yeah, see, me and you are like most people can't even hear what the heck I'm listening to. They be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Listen, that don't sound funny to you." It's like, it would sound like this man is holding his hand over his mouth like this. Like, no, terrible. Why is it
if you
so
and
loud?
if you bop into it, I'm looking at you funny.
Facts, facts. But then look, I had to understand that because like I couldn't always hear the way I hear. Like I had to
It's
actually,
training.
yeah, I had to train my ears to hear the stuff I hear. So I had to understand that people can't hear it. So you just kind of just like I would take off all the plugins just so I could show them at first, and then just put them back on and be like, "Look,
Hmm.
this how this sound. It sound like a turd." All right, now look at this. Now
Facts.
you feel me? Now listen. Now what do you hear? You hear the difference? They be like, oh. I was like, yo,
It's a
okay.
art. It's a process, and they don't
Yeah, it's like a
understand.
sculpture. Is you take a sound wave and you're like knitting at it and poking at it for who knows? Because I take like 3 days to mix my music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it
Takes
sounds like
time
that.
because you have to keep taking those breaks so you don't get
Yeah.
caught up in that first mix.
You because I was about to say when you mixing you would get used to the sound that you hear. It's just like when you get nose blind when you can't smell the shit around you. You feel
Hmm.
me? But same thing with sound. That's why people don't know that it sounds terrible because they're used to the sound. Their brain just got them like bam, like hey, this sound good. I be like, bro,
Oh
that's
yeah.
trash. Let me hook you up. I be in the homie car like, all right. Hey, like, bro, stop touching my radio. Like, bro, you know that
Nope.
shit
Let
sound
me handle
bad.
this.
You
Let me
know it
handle this.
sound
I
bad, bro.
had look. This was before I even got into actually just working with sound. But
Yeah.
when I first
Speaking
got
of
my
sound,
car, I had my friend. He came in. He was like, "Look, let me touch your radio," and he was doing some different stuff. And he was like, "You hear that? I can hear more bass because, like I said, I gotta hear that bass." So he fixed that for me.
right?
So now every time I get in the car, like if my battery dies and everything, all the settings go out, I put it back
Right.
like how I need to. I get in other people's car, I do the same thing.
The same
Feel.
thing. I
I
can't
need to
hear it.
feel it. I need to
Y'all
feel it.
tripping. Y'all about to have me go insane. I need to feel it and hear it at the same time. It don't just turn the bass up on me. I need to hear the lyrics, and they don't need to be distorted. Look,
Oh
I hook you
yeah.
up. I hook you up. I hook you up. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's. I'm so big on mixing, mastering too. But mixing is, like I said, what I want to do myself is I actually want to start a video course of going all the way from scratch of recording, how to set up a recording studio. Because I've been doing this
Yes.
for like shit.
It get like that sometimes. It get like that sometimes.
Hold up, I'm gonna get it right. 19 years.
Okay, okay.
Big facts. I can
You
prove
you
it to you.
started you started young then. I ain't finna tell
Very
my
very young.
age.
Very,
My
very
my
young.
K squad, my K squad know how old I am, so it's
Okay,
cool.
well, it's
It's
cool. It's cool.
it's
I'm only
cool.
27.
32, 32.
Yeah, like don't crack, nah.
No,
No.
not at
Okay.
all.
I
These
see.
these jeans are popping.
Better look. We better be proud of our age. Look, people look at me and be like, they see me walking and they think I'm a kid. I be like,
You
no.
just a baby.
I'm like, no, not even close. I'm 27. They with 3 kids now. Chill out now. It might be 30 in the blinking of an eye.
It's coming. It's coming.
Man, look up like, oh shit. All right, look, I gotta look. Am I getting too old for this? Well,
No,
yo,
nope. As long as you still love it and you still you know the goal that you have for yourself.
right.
Keep going,
Yeah, so
and you good at it. So it ain't like you one of those
appreciate that.
those just poo people who just
Right,
ain't putting out nothing good. Cause
right.
I'll be honest with you and tell you, you might need to find a new lane. I would
I
definitely
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I've been told that before
nah.
by people, by
Them
haters.
just like
It's okay.
them
It's
haters.
okay.
Them
I
haters.
don't. It don't. I don't mind it. It just motivates me more. To
I
actually
like to see people who actually grow into their craft. If you've been
right.
doing this for about 10 years and you ain't learned nothing and it still sound like you in that corner with like this, if you still sounding like that 10 years later,
Or
then
it
you
sound
do
like you're in
need
the bathroom. Like
you need
yeah,
to stop.
nah, stop, stop. But a lot of people that I've noticed, like they're not engineers. They're well, they're not mixed engineers. They're
Right.
engineers far as press. They like it's a few jobs in the studio. Like people keep forgetting it's a few jobs. It ain't just one.
Oh yeah.
The person that records you is not your mix engineer. That is just your studio engineer. Then
Hmm.
you have to take it to a master. So you get it mastered. You feel me? And all three of those are three different people's job. People and artists are just starting to catch on to that. I've been telling them forever. I was like, bro, when you realize it, you're gonna appreciate me so much. You're gonna be like, that nigga the goat. Watch.
That's
Cause
and
I'm
it's
like,
and it's different level. It's different levels as well.
oh
Producer.
man. Yeah.
A producer does not actually mean that the person has to make a beat either. They could
No.
just have the idea for it. Then
Or
you have the
fund the
person that
project.
make it.
Person that funds the project. Shoot, I
That.
could just name you a producer because you're in the room with me. Shit.
Oh yeah.
That's how I work. I mean, the busy business is a bunch of contracts that say, "Hey, man, look, I'm gonna do this for you. Give me some money." I mean,
I'm
real
gonna
talk.
back you. I'm gonna take care of you.
And
You
we
know.
give each other names that sound important, like executive producer. That's the homie who rolled up the blunts while we drank the liquor. You feel me? But he's executive producer because he's
Because he was
influenced.
there. He was there.
He had the vibe going for us. But yeah, definitely that.
All right. A few more this today. I got two more for you. 80s
Listening.
or 90s?
90s. I'm a
90s.
90s natty. Man, you could turn on this how I know niggas be stealing other niggas raps. Because I'm a 90s fanatic. Your favorite rapper, sorry to say it, Drake and all the motherfuckers, they stealing. They been stealing. If you're not a 90s fanatic, you don't know. You be like, damn, I know that verse.
Ah,
Ain't that
these babies
ain't
be
that
swearing. He
yo,
he
oh, that's
made
so
that.
fire. I'm like,
He
no,
made that.
he stole
Mm-hmm.
that. He stole that. I'm sorry. Like single handedly the greatest era of hip hop, period.
I'm gonna have to say for me, since I'm R&B, I'm gonna have to say 80s. My whole vibe is 80s. My whole if you see my hair, my whole vibe is 80s. And so I mean I rock with the 90s because I grew up in it, and
Mm-hmm.
the Janet Jacksons, all of that, but 80s for some reason. And then I'm at the end of the 80s. I'm 89. That's
Ooh,
89. So
ooh.
just my whole vibe,
So
like growing
eh,
up, getting ready for school, my music was some of 80s just to wake me up.
right. I mean, the 80s are nice. The 80s are beautiful. They're nice to sample. You know,
Yeah, see?
I I'm just saying it's nice to sample. I'm the type of person like I'm gonna be 100 with you. My favorite era of music, and only people close to me know this. My favorite era of music is the 60s.
60s. I'm
Period.
70s behind you though.
Yeah. I love that that civil rights era music.
Oh, yeah.
That shit sounds so different. It's so
Okay,
crazy.
we can vibe. We can vibe.
Yeah, it's like
Look, music is music to me. I can
yeah,
vibe with any era. I can.
yeah. Have you ever look? I'm on some real stuff. Like, how you ever just like sit there and like listen to the music and put yourself in that place of time? You can literally hear it. You can hear it in
Powerful.
their voice. You can hear it in the room. You can hear the room. You close your eyes and listen. That's why I like the 60s. That was a very important time for black people. And the music reflected that. And that
Okay.
just drives me. I be like, damn, whatever the hell he was going through
You
was
feel it. You
fucked
feel it.
up. Like,
You feel
oh, well,
it.
damn, you can feel all that. And it just it impresses me because they didn't have the technology we had, even close. The way we
uh
recorded music back in the day was like
one
science.
take. One take. It gotta be done.
Gotta be
One
one take.
take.
I didn't seen where they had to chop up it physically. Like I chop up verses all the time in the studio. It's click of a button.
Right.
And they gotta take the
But
whole
that
tape,
would work.
cut, paste, literally copy and paste.
Work.
That is
You
crazy. That's
right.
impressive. That is impressive to get the sound just to get it to a vinyl record.
Look,
You
and
know what
then
I'm saying?
us being, the generators, the people who made this music, us
Man,
black folks, we we are amazing. we, we
that's
are
crazy.
amazing.
That's crazy. You be like, man, sometimes when you're around regular people, you forget. Then you gotta go back around artists and be like, whoa, that was dope. That was pretty dope. Can hold up. Remind yourself how amazing art is, and the influence that it has on people, and how
Yes.
it actually can reflect everything that they are. Just I ask people 24/7, like, what's your favorite artist? First thing I ask a female when I meet her. I don't give a fuck about no sign. What's your favorite artist? If you say somebody that I would be like, I wouldn't date her. That's your favorite artist? All right. Your favorite of all times. Okay.
Okay, so you judging by musical preference. I like that. I like
I mean,
that.
I just by consumption of media,
Yeah,
because you only consume things that you can relate to. You may go and venture out every now and then and find something that you might like, but us as humans, we gravitate to things that we can relate to. You feel me? It may not
true.
be you 100%, but it's something about that in that lyric or in that video, that movies that reminds you of you or what you could be or something. And
Facts.
a lot of music is toxic. So if you like toxic music, I know no. This is a smash and pass. I'm
And
sorry.
that brings me to music means a lot to you, and it does for me too. Like
Yeah,
if
definitely.
anybody sends me a video or some type of
Mhm,
music, that's you speaking my love language now. I feel like you
mhm.
sending me a message. So that's the same thing. Like that lets me know what
Yeah,
like what
exactly.
mood you in.
Exactly.
So I
Hmm.
get it. I get it. Music is definitely an expression.
Definitely. All the way. And it creates other expressions. Now, what's the last one you would pick
Last
to
one,
be
DJ or
answered?
band.
Far as what?
Let's see.
What would you do? You should be a DJ versus a band.
Who you
Oh,
rocking with? Like if you was somewhere on the scene somewhere, would you rather have a DJ there or would you rather have a band?
band.
Okay.
Band. Live music, nothing beats live music. People gotta understand it. Like we get so wrapped up in technology. Like live music is when you can feel music, speakers don't even amount to live music. People don't even get that. Like live music is crazy. Excuse me,
Look.
especially because I grew up around musicians and drug dealers, but musician drug dealers. They play instruments though.
The
They play
hustle and the hustle. Okay.
yeah, in the hood. You feel me? So like this, the vibe was like you feel the sound. You just don't hear
Right.
it. You feel it when somebody plays a guitar in a room with you, and you in this enclosed room, and you can literally feel the vibration coming from the strings. You feel me? when you hear the drum hits, you feel me? A lot of this music is mixed and mastered. Like, people like me will make it to sound better out of a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
But don't nothing beat them drums when they hitting. When they
That
like,
is
come on,
true. Like I said,
nothing
I
beat
need to feel the music.
nothing beats
So
that.
it has
So
to be
then,
it, like you said, it depends on who it is as well.
yo,
Like what I'm
DJ,
listening to. But
yo,
shout out to my DJs because I rock with y'all.
I
Y'all
like, hey,
y'all are
don't
my
no
number
disrespect.
they my number one graphic
Me,
clients.
before y'all counsel me, I love y'all too. This is the thing. Look, I look. Here's the thing. Before y'all be acting weird, I love DJs because, like, all right,
They the
especially
gatekeepers.
when it come to hip hop. You feel me? This why I love. I was just saying that I prefer a band.
Yeah.
Far as sound wise, because anybody can press a button, no disrespect, but some of these people are very, very, very talented with pressing those buttons, and you can't knock that.
Oh
I didn't
no.
see some EDM that I was like, oh, what the
Oh
hell?
yeah.
Oh, that boy is sick. I don't like the music, but that was tight. You know, and then at the same time, like DJs are definitely the pioneers of hip hop. They're the
Yes.
reason
They don't
why
get
we are
enough
here
appreciation.
as artists. And no, they don't. And they actually been exited out of the game just like bands have. Come on. And I feel like a band and a DJ would be the perfect mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's some things that some sounds and things you cannot do.
Mm-hmm.
Like scratching and chopping and
Mm-hmm.
different, things like that when it comes to being a band. You know what I'm saying? You might have it programmed in your laptop or your keyboard, but that don't come on. Like DJs like Dr. Dre and all those. Like they
Them
literally
multi-talented, multifaceted.
right Funkmaster Flex. Like these people, like literally took something and made something else. You feel me? Hip hop was created from blues. Hip hop was created from different things like the R&B, and the funk era was very, very big when hip hop first started. And the fact that these people was able to chop things up and speed beats up, they hear things that we didn't hear. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? They would take something and then like how we talking right now and chop this interview up and make a whole beat. That I'm gonna rap to.
Oh yeah. You better.
I'm gonna rap to. So the DJs have a place, but when it comes to like physical sound and actually enjoying the vibe, I prefer a band. It's just
Got you.
different.
Got you.
It's
Got you.
like, I mean, it's like I can touch the person. I mean,
The,
don't do that,
the
but you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's
Don't get smacked. Don't
it's
get
just
kicked in the
like
face.
that it's like that make you fall. It's like,
Experience. It's just the
yeah, the
experience.
experience to make you fall in love with the actual sound quicker than
I
speakers.
understand. Like I said, I have to feel it. So being in the same vicinity, you
Mm.
feel it 10 times
So
over.
so what would you choose? If you
I
could.
like I said, I like band. Like if I'm somewhere and it's somebody that I like, for instance, my very first concert was Fantasia, and I love her band. Her
Right.
band
See,
had
there you go.
her lit. And then of course, as soon as her shoes come off, that's when things go
She take her
down.
shoes off. Is it all the
Yes.
time?
When she feel it, yes. Look,
Oh,
she
okay.
did it on the BT stage. I think she
I
did it
know
at
it. I
oh my
can't believe I
goodness.
haven't been paying attention. Like
Woo,
now I'm gonna go watch it.
look, please do. She
We're like,
take them
oh,
shoes
she took the
off.
shoes off. Okay, okay, okay. She
Matter of
went
fact,
like,
go find a clip of sketchbook, her sketchbook tour.
yeah.
I bet you
Okay.
every single clip that you find, them shoes gonna be off. She gonna even say, "Excuse me, y'all, my shoes about to come off now."
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get comfortable.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to
She said we a
get in the chair.
family. We gonna enjoy this
Like that.
experience
And that
together.
and that adds on to the experience, like how you
Yep.
said, because now you feel personal connection with this artist.
Right.
That's why.
I'm glad she was my first. I used to be mad, like, I want to go to a concert when I was younger, but I'm glad I saw that one. It was nice to be the first one. Now I think Trey Songz came to my university back in the day before, when he had the braids, before he was the Trey that everybody know, when he was just
the hood Trey.
Yeah, he came.
There's a dollar and a dream.
Exactly.
With me.
Him. That one. Yeah. Tremaine showed up finally because it took him a while, and I was on the newspaper staff, so I was supposed to be trying to get an interview. They wouldn't let me backstage. I was so mad. They wouldn't let me back there. Tremaine did me wrong, so we're gonna have to redo this one day.
One day you're gonna get that interview. You're gonna get that interview. I'm gonna be like, you
remember when?
Hey, look at this. He probably gonna have a receding hairline by then, but it's gonna happen. I don't know. It's gonna happen.
Please no. I can't.
Full dad body. This man gonna be over here looking like, oh, you okay, Trey?
Oh my goodness.
Nah, it's gonna be so watch.
It is. Look,
watch.
I ain't even worried.
Let the heavens speak. Let the heavens speak. Trey Songz will come through and let her speak to him and interview her. Amen. But yeah.
All right. Next topic, because you done gave me a bad visual with this hairline thing.
Yeah.
So I ran across your music. How we got to be, have this connection here. I ran across your music because my little brother, shout out to Nusi, shout out to that boy Nusi. He shared something of yours, and me and him, we share a love of music. And I'm just finding out my other little brother, he love music too. He's into the music thing, so that's what we sharing right about now. And me being big sis, I don't want nobody fooling with anybody that ain't about nothing, some trash people, some shady people, shiesty people. Yeah, so I had to check you out. And what he suggests, it means a lot to me. I take it in, and I take a listen and see how it goes. You've been shown to be 100 with how you've been shown to be legit from what I've seen, and I'm gonna show the people what song grabbed my attention. Let me see if we can get this here. I mean, you should know. I think I tagged it earlier in the week. Let me see here.
Ooh, I think I know what it is.
Talk it out line. No lie. Yeah. Talk shit, nigga, talk it out line. Yeah. No lie. I keep the 40 on the nigga out times.
2050 stays famous at the game, bro.
No lie. Keep the 40 on the nigga out times. Cause the nigga wanna try to take mine. Fuck around the pussy nigga might die. At all times. And you know I gotta stay on my grind. Talk shit, nigga, talk it out loud. Fuck around the pussy nigga might die. No lie. I keep the 40 on the nigga all times. Cause the nigga wanna try to take mine. Fuck around the pussy nigga might die. At all times. And you know I gotta stay on my grind. Talk shit, nigga, talk it out loud. Fuck around the pussy nigga might die. Hold up, wait. You ain't just a kind of the nigga that's from the streets. See, I'm the type of nigga you niggas typing the beat. Online and offline, look, I should be your mean. Crazy think about it, everybody on the team with a whole lot of smoke like a gang of chimneys. Automatic popping, no need for no CMEs. Keep a grip on that bitch like she biting it friendly. You a fight nigga, use a dyke, you a stud. Leave your ass stinking like you never seen a tub. No soap, no water, no scrub. Catch a nigga slipping outside of the pub. Mug mean like no coffee bean. Red bean and stick that magazine. Photo with me if he try to take mine. I'ma do him like Bun B. Bitch, I'm breaking bones with these sticks and these stones. Mr. Smith with me, I'm never alone. He be tripping sometimes when he don't like your tone. Your best bet is through an app on the phone.
All right, so
wow, that song.
That song. Now
that song.
What? Now what was the reason that you put the screenshot there?
Okay. I mean, you hear the lyrics.
Like I thought someone was Look, I thought something was wrong with my speakers. I'm like,
I did
hold
that
on.
day. I did that day. I did that day. Everybody did that. People look, motherfuckers look at their phone and was like, "Yo, hold up, somebody messaging me." I'm like, no. Look, what it say? What the lyrics say? Look, I can't even remember my own damn lyrics. Excuse me. Look, he said, "Your best bet is through an app on the phone." You feel what I'm saying? Your best bet is through an app on the phone, and that's where that comes from. Yo, it froze.
Yo, y'all excuse us for the technical difficulties. I'm not sure. I think that was on my end. I know I hit my router earlier today, and I guess it knocked both of us out. You on mute. You on mute. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm over here just look. It was going so good. I normally have a few issues here or there, and this one was going good. I don't know what happened. Check your mic. All right, there we go. But yeah, back to where we were. You surprised everybody by stopping right there. Had everybody thinking their speakers was messed up.
Yeah. That was just,
Easy.
best bet is on the app. If I say on the app on the phone, best bet. I mean, motherfucking, that's where everybody talk shit.
That is true. That is true. So I see a lot of your stuff have very descriptive lyrics, and your visuals are always on point. So I can see that it is a point of expression for you. So what else does music mean for you?
Sorry about that. Just
Are you good?
keep losing my mic. But you can hear me good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, music is my life. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't literally sacrifice 90% of my life for the queen that music is. It's not just about the sound though. When it comes to music, it's the music business too. You feel me? When you been doing it for so long, you start to understand. It doesn't matter what background you come from, because I'm a hood nigga just like everybody else. I just my thing was always music. Everybody played ball. Everybody did this, that, the third. Music was that thing that everybody knew me for. I've been doing it for so long. It was just like, as soon as I step into place, they know that motherfucker's an artist. And it's a anybody that knows me, they know that's just me. Period. When I'm not doing music, I'm at my worst. You feel me? Anytime you see Sonny ain't in the studio, Sonny ain't recording, Sonny ain't reading. Writing.
Something is wrong.
And that's actually the way that I actually release energy. And the cool part about it is I'll do a song that's irrelevant to whatever the feeling that I'm in. I might be mad and do a happy song. I might be happy and do some shit that just sound like I want to kill everybody on the block. But it's the zone out for me that actually helps me cope. Now, as far as lyrics go, I'm a masculine person who believes in hustling and not killing, get money. I'm not really into the kill a motherfucker thing. If you listen, I'm
Right.
in the sense like, get your money. Don't bring your ass over here though. I look.
And that's real. That's
You
real.
feel me? That's just me. But I respect everybody hustles, everybody business, and that's kind of like what kind of person I am. If you go listen to the album is called Trap, Take Risk and Prosper.
Okay.
And I named it that because that's what money is. It's a whole trap, but you have to take risks to prosper to make sure that you move up. You feel me? And that's where that comes from. Like, I'd rather make $1 million than shoot 1 million niggas. Unless I'm making $1 million plus nigga that I shoot, then maybe. But no, that's
No, that's a totally different thing there.
I'm just saying, no. But anyways, I just there's people out here making money for police. They'll tell them how much money they make per nigga. But anyways, music
You
is
getting political now.
I'm political too. I'm all that. Yeah. Look, I float around. But music, like I said, music is just it's such a huge part of me. Like, people around me get sucked into it to the point that sometimes they hate themselves and they hate me because they don't want to be here. Sometimes they be like, bruh,
I thought we were about to do something else, and look at you.
this nigga's over here rapping again. Like, shut up.
Join the party.
It's like,
Just come on and join.
Turn that goddamn music down, boy. Look. Oh man,
I get it. I definitely get it. Especially
But-
like if I'm going on a road trip, I'm
oh, yeah.
a part
Can't
of
drive
me.
without music.
Yeah, a part of me planning, my outfits and what we're about to do because I am the planner. I'm planning the music too. If
Right.
you riding in my car, we gonna ride to whatever mood that I put on this radio.
Okay. Well, you like to listen to slow music when you ride, or you like that?
Both of them.
Okay. Because I can't drive the slow music. I go to sleep and drive off a cliff. I've done it before, driving from Arizona in the mountains and shit.
Long
change the
distances.
music.
I won't do that to nobody. Long distance. I won't. I will not. I swear.
If that's what you can drive to, I will listen to it and go to sleep. I mean, shit. I'm gonna bring my cover, my pillow. Look, I already know. We about to be.
It just depends. If I feel like if I feel like this, because we just might be in full girl ratchet mode.
Yeah, I be cringed up when they be in ratchet mode. I'm definitely not going to sleep. I be like, oh, Lord, what's wrong with these women? What the hell you just say to? Just say what? He got a twin. She running the train. Oh Lord, what the heck? He quit with the crazy. Let me stop.
But I also like the hood music, the real like the real lyrical music, poetic. Like I
Yeah,
like it. I like it
yeah.
all. And
I
so whatever, like I said,
okay.
whatever I'm feeling, it might be
Right,
pop
right,
for a minute, it might be rock for a minute, it might be we might be listening to some Kevin Gates for a minute. Whatever
right,
I'm feeling, we're gonna vibe to.
right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got
Music is definitely self-expression for me. Being a
yeah.
person that was kind of quiet. I was really, really quiet growing up.
Mm.
Afraid to use my voice sometimes. So like I said, if somebody can send lyrics or I can send lyrics, that worked for me, especially being able to talk to my mom and stuff when I was little. I
Oh,
write. I would write to her instead, and she
that's
she was
so
actually
cute. Oh, what
shush.
if my daughter gonna do something like that?
If I couldn't ask something or discuss something, I would write a whole little letter and take it to her and like don't read it until I leave out. So that's how
Okay,
that's
okay,
how I used to get things across. I
right.
think I came out of my shell in my junior year in high school. We had a
Mm.
poetry slam. My drama teacher forced us to write a whole bunch of poems, and she put us
Mm.
against each other. So I was writing as I was going up to like the next person that I was supposed to kind of like battle. So it was kind of like
Oh,
battle
okay. It was like
battle poem.
get him,
So it was
get
like
him.
it was no mercy. Anybody who had
None.
picked on me at that point in time, they got it. Whoever was like, they got it,
Ooh,
and they was
Sensei.
like, dang, they was like, I didn't know Christina could
Man,
write like that. I didn't know she can do that. So that was
that's
a
dope. That's
breaking point
dope.
for me.
That's dope.
I
That's a
went
movie
in.
scene right there. Yeah, the quiet girl. You know, she didn't bring a gun to school and shoot everybody. She brought them bars.
I did that. I
She
did.
bought them bars. Ready for that ass. What you mean? Come here. Come here.
And then it was no limit, no limit. She said y'all can say whatever you want.
Ooh,
I went ham.
damn.
I
How,
went ham. So
how old
yeah,
was you junior year? What was that?
16,
Oh yeah,
16.
he was already cussing on love. He couldn't wait. Couldn't wait to say motherfucker.
And then she was one of those
Did not
free
get in
spirited
trouble.
teachers anyway. So it was
Oh,
like
shoot. Did not get it.
it's like white teacher meet the hood. So it was kind of like
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what to say to this, but
Oh
okay.
yeah, yeah,
But she was
yeah.
cool.
Like
Shout out to
that's
Miss
what's up.
Johnston, wherever she at in Chattanooga. Shout
Wherever
out to
she at.
you.
Look, she didn't influence something incredible. Let her know, man. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
I was writing all that time. I didn't
okay.
I got to my senior year, and then my cousin was like, let's form a group and let's record. So he started
Mhm.
coming over to my house and we started making music. So it started from there. If it had not been for him, shout out to Quinn, Slim, whatever you want to call it, Lingo. That's what, because he had so many names. Every
Yeah.
group that we had, he had so many names. I think Lingo is the last one. Shout out to Lingo.
Oh man.
So he really pushed that for me. I just hate
Okay.
that, I kept going and he kind of slowed down with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we got
So
those OGs and those people that got you started. Yeah.
Lingo, I'm gonna need you back in the booth, sir.
Bring it back.
Bring it
Yeah.
back.
I started making music like recording music when I was about 12. I did my
Okay.
first well, I was recording with my stepdad for a little bit. Then I went to the studio with my big cousin out in the hood, when he's like, hood studios and stuff. And we
Yeah.
went in there and they recorded 2 tracks for me, and them things blew up. And I was like, I was 12, 13, the whole hood rocking to my songs. I was like, what the
Yes.
fuck? I go back and listen to them songs every day, be like, that was trash. But
I swear I did an entire video of me like listening from when I first started to now, and I was cringing the entire time. I know I'm
oh
probably gonna do another
man,
session. I'm gonna do another. I was
I want to
cringing
do
the
that.
entire time.
I
I
want
was
to do
cringing.
that. How
Matter
many
of fact,
songs do you have?
I can't even count. I can't.
I got 70 that I want to go through
Oh,
from the age
like
of
it's the ones
12
that I got on. on the internet that I went
I'ma
through,
like
but actually, like I would have to go back and find old computers and pull. But let me play one now, like a little snippet of one of my old ones, and I was cringing so bad.
Right. Go ahead, play that. Let me step a sec.
Let me see.
Pushing niggas all day. On my music run at night. Making hits while they lay. Trying to make everything alright. Gotta get up and work. This music ain't no joke. Gotta get up and work. This life ain't no joke. Sitting here just thinking how I might get her.
And I did that myself. I recorded it by myself, and I was like,
Nah, you don't. Nuh-uh. Hold up. Wait. Turn my mic back up. I turn my mic down or something. Yeah, I turn my mic down. Hold up.
Okay.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. I seen that. Don't do that to me. What kind? No. What kind of shit is that, yo? No, play that again. You don't stop it because I walked in here like I didn't hear
No,
nothing. I didn't hear nothing. You know, you saw me get. Well, come on now. Play a little bit more.
Pushing niggas all day. On my music run at night. Making hits while they lay. Trying to make everything alright. Gotta get up and work. This music ain't no joke. Gotta get up and work. This life ain't no joke. Sitting here just thinking how I might get her.
Okay.
and
Okay.
didn't know
Okay.
a thing. Like that was like my first year at my university, and I came back
Yeah.
home. No, I take that back. That was after I graduated, and I did my first project by myself, like without my cousin, just by myself.
Yeah. What program you use?
At that time, I think that was Reaper.
Oh, I used Reaper before. That's that.
That was Reaper.
Only the reals know Reaper. Cool Let It Pro.
Yeah.
That's out to the Cool Let It Pro, the Reapers, the Audacities, people who come up out those. Only the reals
Yeah.
know those. Like those can
Definitely.
afford Pro Tools.
Shout out to Miss Gray because she ended up mixing all of this for me. Shout out to Miss Gray. But listening to that and listening to the things that I'm doing now, there's so much growth and I appreciate it. Let me see. On my latest mixtape, mini tape, I call it a little mini tape because it was just like a bunch of little snippets. This was called Rockin' and Rollin'.
I'm rolling, that theory's already proven. You know it, this love is never folding. Funny how I get butterflies every time I see you smile. You would think after all these years I'd be used to this by now. But every day is like the first day we swung my way. Never knew I want someone this much to care if they will stay. If you rockin', I'm rolling. Where you go, I am going. My heart, you want it. If you want it, I am for it.
That wasn't bad.
Thank you.
That wasn't bad. I know that producer too. I used to get beats with him too.
Yeah, I just did a matter of fact, though it was 3 tracks on there. It was originally supposed to be just a mixtape of your popular songs.
Right.
But one day I just got a spurt of energy and I just went there and just grabbed a few of them off of there. And I wrote all 3 in one day in 2 hours.
Okay.
So I felt like they were supposed to be on there. So I took the other ones off. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. So I'm trying to determine if those will turn into full songs because like I said, it was a bunch of snippets. So we'll see. I definitely got something in the works for us. I know I had told you about it.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna definitely talk. Yeah.
Yeah, send me some. Because you know, I'm always in this mud.
You are.
Always
I'm getting my footing back into it. I took a long break. I took a long break, and now the next project that I have is called The X Files. It's some stuff that I wrote about 7 years ago after a big breakup. It was kind of big for me. And I just wanted to kind of release some of that. And it's
Understood.
time for it to come
Yeah,
out.
you need that. That's what the kind of music everybody need. Everybody want to be so hard. You need
Yeah.
something that
Something that they
let
not.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Something that they
Everybody. I'm
not.
like, man, if y'all don't, I mean, but you know, anger is a emotion too. So you emotional regardless. Just because
True.
you're angry don't mean you ain't emotional. You
That is
just
true. It's how you
you
use it. How you
exactly just
use
tapped
it.
into the wrong emotion at this point, and yeah, that'd be I want to hear that. I would love to hear that.
Definitely. I will let you know the official release date. I'm shooting for the day after Valentine's Day. That's what I
Okay.
like. That's what I'm shooting for. But if it changes,
Okay.
I'll let everybody know. Um, so we mentioned about people kind of like sound sound biting, not really knowing their own sounds. Um, and they
Mhm.
kind of use the people that influence them and take
Right.
it a step further. Who are some of the people that kind of influence you? Like, what would you say would be the most influential albums for you that you've listened to?
Albums.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I wouldn't say an album, but I was heavily influenced by the Temptations.
Okay.
Heavily influenced by the Temptations because I started out as a singer in church,
Okay.
and that was my getaway from the hood. It was like,
There,
don't
there you have it. He was a singer in church, y'all. Yeah, he did say you was gonna learn some things about him.
yeah.
So there
So
we go.
I sung in the church choir in the school choir. On top of that,
Yeah.
did a few concerts at the school for some famous people because I went to a all prominently black school that was like
Mm-hmm.
named after great black people in history. So we always got some of the biggest politicians coming through and all that. And I performed there, but like I said, I was influenced by the Temptations to just completely start music. I just like I had it on VHS. Shoot, so everybody remembers that.
Of course.
They had, like, man, I was like, yo, they sick. What is this? And what influenced me though, and who influenced me to actually rap was Ti.
Okay.
Because I sing because I'm from the hood. Light skinned niggas don't rap. They sing. At the time, everybody like now, it's different, but y'all know in the time of
Mm,
late 90s, early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Only person that was out there that was light skinned really rapping like that was Shaka, you know what I'm saying? But it's a few others, but everybody felt because you was pretty, you had to sing, you in the hood, you a singer. So
well, technically, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Busy Bone them, that like, and that was kind of like rap singing. Shout out to them because they was the
oh
first rap.
God, they
They were
was
the
sick.
first rap sing that I can
Oh God, they was
remember.
sick. They was sick. So you get me? It was just like that. So when Ti came out, I was like, ooh, light skinned nigga rapping. And he rapping about
Got
some
you.
real hood shit. I was like, yeah, I can relate. Look, I can relate to everything. Look, I was like, yeah. So then I used to take this man raps and like rewrite them in school. Like I'd be
Ah,
in his
yeah.
class, rewriting his lyrics and just studying them and just like, yo, this is sick. And then it was Tupac for me, like heavily, very, very heavy. After I discovered Tupac, like I was listening to Pac, but I was only like 8 when I hit
Right.
like 10, 11, 12. I was like on Pac like stupid heavy. I was like thug life this, thug life that. I like, bro, nigga, heavy, heavy. So that kind of was some of my influences. Then I had Jay-Z. Jay-Z was like sick as hell to me. I was like, bro, that motherfucker is sick, bro. Because I'm a lyricist. Like I like
Mm-hmm.
lyrics. Like, I love music, the sound of music, but what draws
Definitely.
me as a person is the lyrics because you can drop the beat, you can drop all the music in the background and the sound of somebody's voice, those frequencies which is draw you, whether it's
Right.
hip hop, R&B, any of that. You know what I'm saying? And these people just I was drawn to, you
Mm-hmm.
know, uh really
And definitely the way they perform it, because anybody
sick.
can say some words, but
Right,
it's like your whole
right,
vocal
right. It
presentation of it makes the
it was
difference.
sick. It was sick. So like, but yeah, that those are like my influences. But I always tell people the Temptations when they do ask me, and it always
Yeah.
shocks them. I'm like, what? I was like, man. I used to be dancing around the house and
Ah,
my
yeah.
socks slide around the floor. You know, we in the hood. We got the old school tile, them big old tiles is about like
Ah,
this
yeah.
big. And we sliding around them. You know what I'm saying? We in it mud like doing.
It was Whitney for me.
Mm.
It was Whitney for me, and I never forget. I'm little in the living room. I'm belting out, and I'm belting it out, and my grandma came in, caught me, and I was shamed because I was giving whole performance. I was
all that, all that. You like, oh
giving my all.
yeah, I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. I done got caught a few times. Like, ooh. Yeah, actually, that's how I ended up being the lead singer for the choir. I was like in
Messing
the
around.
background, just no. What they kept messing up the note. I said, "That's not how you do it. You should." And everybody turned to look and was like, "Who did that?" I was like, "Man, the homie won't push me. Yo, it was Sonny." I was like, "Ah." They're like, "Do it again." They hounded me for hours to do it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll try it. And that was before puberty, you know. So
Mm.
I had
High pitches. You
a
had them.
high
You had
pitched voice killing the
that.
game. They used to be like, whoa. I used to stand an ovation for this kid, man. I can't do none of them notes no more.
I
Like, no.
swear. Now I was the opposite. Like I love to sing, and
Yeah.
then by the time like a teacher would say, "Well, can you do this?" and I'll
Mhm.
clam up. So I was so
Mhm.
shy.
I understand. I understand. I still get that. I'm shy. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't
I
believe it. I don't believe
shit. Let me explain. Like so like I I contemplate a lot of decisions and a lot of things through my mind. And especially when it comes to like performance. Like I always get a little scared before I open my mouth. Always. But then that'd be the thing that drive me because I'd be like, "Nigga, stop like a pussy." You got this. You're gonna be a
right.
millionaire one day. You gifted. Stay focused. Sing that shit, boy. Rap that. Like, but you know, at
I
first
like that.
I always had that feeling, and even still to this day, like sometimes I'm afraid to share my music with certain people, especially people that I think are dope, because um I'm not what they are, first of all, because I'm very different as an artist. You know, you play one song, you've listened to a lot of what my songs like. I'm very
Mhm.
different compared to what is actually being played. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm real critical about like letting people listen to my music that never shown a certain interest in like
Right.
the artist that I would consider myself to be alike. You feel me? I'd be like, but then sometimes I just be like, shit, let me turn my car radio up real quick, see what
Right.
happened, and I'll be
Well,
surprised.
that's the
I'll be
determining
surprised.
factor, and I
Yeah,
like that. I root for the underdog. I root for what's different because I rock my differently, and I like to see
right.
other people in their comfort zone doing what they love. You know, I don't want to see nobody copying and jacking sounds that they know is not authentically
Yeah, you
them.
know that's 2021.
Mm,
You know, ain't nobody got I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not hard. It's not hard. Just turn off the sound and just make sound. Like you don't remember being a kid,
exactly.
you twiddle with your fingers and make random noises and shit. Like, you know, that's how you make music, y'all. You ain't gotta take nobody else's random noise. Like, just do you.
Speaking of like taking the different sounds, because
Mhm.
I was thinking of like the different trends and stuff
Yeah,
over the years, and
yeah.
how stuff kind of you could tell like the cluster around a certain or like around a certain year.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna throw this out. 2005.
What about it?
What was going on at that time for like hip hop?
Trash. Trash.
Specific trash.
I mean, you know, Soldier Boy. We was tripping, y'all. We was tripping, y'all.
Soulja Boy.
All the, bro, I ain't, bro. Shouts out to Soldier, but we was tripping, bro. If Soldier came out with that shit right now, bro, we all thought we all laughing. Like it would be a comedy. It wouldn't even. We would not take him serious like how we took him serious
and,
back then.
and that's what I was gonna ask. Like, okay, he actually, he say he brought about this whole internet thing. And do you think he overreacting with this accusation, or you think he is deserving of his just due for,
Oh, first off, let me say Soldier Boy is an asshole. Period. That's not and obviously he needs to go see a counselor or something like that because this motherfucker angry. The weed he smoking ain't the best weed because it ain't calming that nigga down. I don't care how
baby looking sick?
he do. He is. I don't know what's up with the bull, but somebody get their mans. Um, Soldier Boy, like he right though. He right. He 100% right. He definitely did that. You know what I'm saying? But how he going about it, trying to get you to go to court. It's a way you do things. You feel
Going
me?
about it, yeah.
It's like, bro, after a while, niggas just looking at you like you a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, I was like,
sir.
you don't have to keep screaming at nobody's camera. You don't have to, go off
I mean,
on the deep
like
end.
I'm look, check this out. I done got niggas signed that everybody knows right now in the industry. Like walking around playing my music, didn't reach back and say what's up, son, and nothing. I hope one day the child do. You feel me? But it's okay. I don't even like the feeling when I get like that. So I can't imagine doing that on camera in front of people. Cause sometimes I be like, damn, that's fucked up. Cause I taught this nigga this and I showed this nigga that. And he act like I
Yeah,
don't even exist. Nah, it feel weird. The energy's weird. I be sitting there like I taught them that. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what's up. You feel me? The
fact.
world might not know, but they do. You know, they look, it's a different mindset, a different power move because I don't want that to control me the way I'm looking crazy. And even though I'm telling
Yeah.
the truth, I'm looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
People
when
gonna believe what they see first.
right,
And,
right,
and,
right.
and it goes for a lot like music. It's a lot of people behind a lot of your favorite songs that you don't even
Big facts.
realize.
Big facts.
And
Stolen lyrics and all.
facts. And like I said, people gonna believe just because that person is singing it that it belongs to them.
Nah,
Now,
man, no,
it's
that's
a
not how
chick.
the game
It's
works.
a artist, Tiffany Red. She's doing a lot of work with trying to help independent artists understand the business aspect a little bit better.
Right.
It's a business. So if you
Big
want
facts.
your just due, you make sure you got your paperwork in order.
That part.
Make sure you
That
got it
part.
in order,
And
because
it's
ain't
not
nobody else gonna do it for you. They not gonna, like you said, whoever this person is that got signed, they ain't look back since, ain't credit you for whatever that you may have helped with. So
mm-hmm.
that teaches us we can't always be nice.
No. And
You
then people wonder
we
why
can
you
be
like
nice.
that.
Yeah, we could be nice, but we're gonna do it legally as
Yeah, I need them
well.
papers. I don't even look. I don't even want to cut. I just want you to tell people I did
Who
that,
did it? Yeah.
so I could get me some more money. You know, so people be like, "Yo,
Exactly.
I gotta go and fuck with the boy because he did such and such and such and such." Credit is given what credit is due, and that's where it's at. But uh, Soldier Boy is not on that type.
Yeah,
That
I just
man,
need him to calm it down. But I will
yo,
say he did start a whole new thing as far as with the whole YouTube and taking
yeah,
it.
he
Now
did
we got different
exactly.
social media platforms now.
Uh,
But back
yeah,
then he started the
yeah.
Soldier Boy, the Crank Dad,
He ruined hip hop.
we had the
Uh,
Holly Berry, we had
man,
the of
he
course the
ruined hip hop, yo. Let me say that, Soldier Boy. Like you ruined hip hop, bro. And it's not you not. It's not just the music. It was like, bro. Before YouTube, we made money as artists. We could sell a CD out the trunk. Like, thank you for making YouTube so popular for artists, Soldier Boy. You did that, sir.
that's a see that's a
Motherfucker.
whole different thing. And then there are people who's out here for YouTube and different stuff and thinking, oh, I'm just gonna get on the internet and I'm gonna blow up. It's a lot of work
Nah.
behind this.
And them algorithms.
It's a lot of things to figure out
Woo,
mathematically,
woo.
strategically. It's a lot of
Man,
work. So you
it,
can't just expect to be posting
mm,
one
mm,
video, don't
mm.
promote, and you gonna get your coins. You gotta work
Damn,
for this. You gotta
right,
work.
right. Hey, a
So
lot of people
understand,
think they don't. That this
monetization is a whole new
that's a whole
thing.
beast.
Yeah.
Beast,
So
beast. That's why I said when we was talking about the vinyl earlier. Like my man.
y'all gotta that's definitely gonna be a whole session by itself one
Yeah,
day, so
yeah,
people can understand that the internet ain't just, I'm just gonna post this and
Yeah,
see where it fly. And the
right.
people who think I'm just gonna post this and somebody gonna find me,
Nah, that's not how it works. I'm
that's
gonna
not
tell
how
you
it
like
goes
this.
anymore.
That's not how the world works. It take money to make money. First of all, you feel me? So when we talking about these websites and these places that you think you just gonna post your stuff up at, and you gonna get recognition, especially these new algorithms. That's my goddamn fire alarm going off for no reason. It's weird. Anyways, but when you posting these things, they got algorithms that basically they're tailored to the user that is
Hmm.
using the website. So if you are using the website and you've used it before, oh shit, the fuck.
It's yelling
Anyways,
at you.
I know it, man. Low battery in one of them, and now it's going off. I need to change it. But when you on there, YouTube basically it makes money the same way everything makes money in this world, and nobody's really understanding that. And I tell people this all the time, and I like it really, like they really kind of be like, oh shit, I didn't know. That's why I don't follow trends. I do me, because the person with the bank gonna always win. You feel me? Because the way this world's set up, and we have allowed it to actually take over us even more, because we have they like this thing right here is the tracking device. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? They
You can
people don't
think
understand
something.
that.
You
Yeah,
can think something, and then it's popping up everywhere.
well, that's what you think, but it's not. It's strategically, you
That
know,
algorithm.
yeah, exactly. It's strategically put there because at the same time, when you go to any website, they collect your cookies. They collect,
That's true.
and the cookies is, basically if you go on Amazon and you look at something, when you go on Facebook, it's gonna be there. Amazon
That's your
paid
internet
Facebook,
trail. Your
right?
internet trail.
Exactly, and that's how they find people who do fucked up things to other people. And people don't know that, and I'm like, bro, y'all. I mean, I ain't saying you slow, but you don't think about the way the world works. So basically, what I'm saying is, those millions of people on YouTube ain't gonna see you till you pay YouTube. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you bring people to YouTube, YouTube pay you. You see how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Because now YouTube makes money. YouTube makes money off of ads. You know what I'm saying? Every
Yep.
website, every media platform makes money from the exact same thing, from ad revenue.
Ad
You feel
space.
me?
Yep.
Yes. And the fact that you bring people here
To
is
watch
why
those
I'm paying you.
ads.
And
Yep.
now they watch these ads, even though they're coming to see you. You feel me? TV, radio, everything does the same thing. A busy highway. You put a billboard on a busy highway because
Mm-hmm.
people are driving. That's
That
basically
traffic.
what's going on. So free
Them
game.
eyes.
When you get 1 million followers or subscribers like y'all playing and I playing, drop YouTube, build your own website. Google will pay you to put those same ads in front of your shit that YouTube is giving you a fraction for. You feel me?
There
And
you
then
go.
you still getting your check for royalties. You feel me? And that's bigger than you having 1 million followers on YouTube. You
There
feel me?
you go.
And it's crazy because the way everything's set up, it's like like I said, the music business is a crazy business. But it's just like all the other businesses that has entertainment. It's all about you bringing attention. If you can bring attention to yourself, you are the mannequin. You feel me? Now you know what I'm saying. It's I'm about to put a t-shirt on you. You feel me? And tell everybody
Right.
to go buy this t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just tell them where it's from.
Right.
That's how the business works. So when you thinking like, oh, I'm about to just put this out and be seen. Well, those are people out there that's already paying these people to be seen. So they're blocking your view. You can't be seen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take a little bit of money. Sometimes you got to pay some robots to fuck with the algorithms, and you got to pay YouTube at the same time. I'm serious. And what you doing is
Are
you
y'all
you
listening? You listening?
I'm telling
You
you,
you
free
hearing
game, free game, free game. This is what I mean by like I didn't talk people crazy stuff and they've done it. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Only if I had 10,000 like that, motherfucker. let me go.
Definitely.
Let me go to work real quick. Let me go get some shows done because I know this work. Look, but it's crazy because like when you take traffic from like YouTube or Spotify, like take this for example. Like most people don't know that you can pay social media to put your stuff out there. A lot of people don't know that. Like guy in the studio today, he just asked me how to put his music on the internet. I was like, huh? like in general, like
Oh,
so I mean, it's just like some people just don't think about it. They're not. Man, there's a lot of people that just want to be artists. They
yeah,
don't.
I was gonna say the business. They don't think of it as the
Yeah,
business side of it is
yeah, and then
one track. But yeah, I'm all over. I love reading and trying to figure it out myself.
right,
So that's
right,
definitely a thing. Now, social media has definitely taken the music
uh,
industry in a whole new level. I wanted to see about
definitely.
like stuff that we used to see a lot. Like now that we're so in tune with screen time and things like that, I don't even remember the last time that I've seen like a video like on TV. I remember coming home every day wanting to see 106 in Park. Couldn't
Oh,
couldn't
yo,
wait for
that's
the
crazy. You
weekend.
just said that. They supposed to be trying to bring that back though. They
Are you?
show supposed to try to. Yeah. Oh,
I didn't really like it with Roxy and Terrence on it. So I like
no,
AJ and
no,
Free.
not. I think AJ. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me check. I ain't finna be saying no crazy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them. But they bringing it back. I don't know if I think it was AJ though.
Okay.
Supposed to be
I
doing
be
something.
down for that to check it out.
Yeah, they
But
trying to
I
bring it
couldn't
back.
wait for
I
the
missed that.
weekend
I
for
missed that.
Cedar's World.
Yeah,
The little animation Cedar. I couldn't
yeah.
wait for her. Or days that you want to stay at home because you might be sick.
Sick. You ain't
Because
shit. You trying to
I
watch some goddamn videos.
that's
Look,
what I wanted to do. I couldn't wait for like the artists who will be picked for the weekend to name their top 50 or top 100 songs,
right.
and mostly it's
Man,
gonna be the same one. I used to
that
love
was
those.
like that was the big. Cause like, man, look, check this out for artists. That was the business. That was the business. You know what I'm saying? Cause you just knew, even if you got up there and you was able to perform there. You know what I'm saying? It may cost you a bag, but after you perform shit, that's where Miguel got his start from. You know what I'm saying? 106 and Park. A lot of artists went up there and performed as like the independent artists and
Yeah.
blew up. So a executive producer from this big company sees you and wants to know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That was dope. Like now you got social media. It's just a bunch of clowns. And when you on 106 and Park, you didn't went through a strenuous program, not program, but things that'll
Yeah.
break the weak and
Yeah.
reveal those who are fake. As far as like, you don't really want this. You're not an artist. You don't really want this. By the time you get here to there, in the ladder is there for you to see though. That's the cool part about it. Cause
Yeah.
you can work your way up the ladder. But once you get here, you know what I'm saying? Usually it's real people that genuinely wants to do this. You feel me? And that's where
Right.
man, it was different, man. Everybody, man.
Definitely. Take it a step back further to Apollo. Showtime at the Apollo.
That was
I
sick. I used to want to do that so bad as a kid. I used to like, man, I'm gonna go out there and drop some bars on their ass. Oh God, man, I could. Like, I wanted to do this so bad, and then they stopped doing it. I was like,
yeah.
man,
I
we
thought they brought it. Did they bring it back for a little
yeah, it's
while?
lame though, and it was lame.
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
nobody
Even
watched that.
even American Idol doesn't feel the same
Man,
to me.
that was
I
the
stopped watching.
man.
I stopped watching after Fantasia left.
Mm.
After I
So
stopped
you was
watching
already in
him.
love. You ain't need to watch it no more. He's like, I found my favorite artist of all time.
Yup.
It's like I'm good. Yeah. I know everybody be talking about out here in Mississippi, Kelly Clarkson. I stopped watching
uh,
ever since Kelly. I was like, oh, see,
Mm-mm.
look, you found
Now
your
I didn't watch it this these last couple seasons, but
mm,
LaPortia, she's from Macomb, and I used to
mm,
watch her clips just on Facebook, and I was a fan, and that's all I wanted
yeah,
to see. Just the
yeah,
person that sounded good to me.
right. That I used to sit there. We used to sit there as a family and eat popcorn and watch that shit. We like everybody shut up about to sing. About to hear him sing, hear her sing. Shut
At
up,
home judges, at home judges.
man.
I swear.
We waiting for
No,
Simon to say something fucked up.
yeah, his little baby T-shirt.
Look on everything. Yo, that used to be the bid though. Yeah, no, music is definitely changed. The access to music I think it's become so saturated. Everybody has developed this natural ADHD.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're not enjoying music, you just listening and then just passing on to the next record because it's available to you.
Hmm.
It's like crack. I ain't never did crack, but if crack is
Yeah.
available, they gonna do crack. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep doing the crack. You know what I'm saying? And keep on going, smoke all that shit. But it,
Commercialized
yeah,
radio music is
it's there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and then I really miss hip hop, like hip hop. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I really miss when motherfuckers actually took time and actually crafted their music instead of just smoke a blunt, get behind the booth, the
The
mic, and
people
just
who
say
the
random
people you could
shit.
tell the people who knew themselves and knew their passion for the art.
Yeah,
Take exhibit his in the basement,
that
what it
was
was,
my
the
boy.
basement freestyle
Yeah,
Fridays and stuff like that.
that was the shit. Ooh, see, you bring it back.
Yeah.
I miss all that. We did. Oh, we need somebody need to start doing that out here. Stop playing, bro. We need to. I'm about to start doing that.
Look,
Look, I'm gonna bring an artist to the studio and we're gonna go live and y'all gonna drop a
yeah.
freestyle. We're gonna watch a few of your videos and talk about you. You drop the freestyle, dog. Drop it. Like we judging you.
Yes.
But yeah.
Now I did. There was a guy. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna. I put it somewhere in the description of this YouTube video. But he was doing like a battle thing, and he's a producer, so he was giving out like the beat for the people to come in and do their reps. So they were kind of like battling. And I
Okay.
offer some of my design services for whoever would win the battle. I'm gonna go back and try to find some of the old clips and see, and I'm gonna send them to you.
Okay.
But yeah, he was trying. That was the other year, I think 2019 maybe, something
Mm.
like that. But he hadn't did anything in a while, so he need to bring that back. I like
Bring
seeing
that back.
I like seeing people who can actually spit.
Yeah,
Just
see
say
that's
what's
what I
on
mean.
their
Just like
mind.
I be like, I love like the song. That's why you surprised me about that song because I was like, okay, everybody like that song. I like, but I'm such a lyrical person. I be like, I mean, I was just on my thug shit that night, like you
Trust
know
me,
what I'm saying?
I listened to quite a few of yours, but that one it caught me because it was
It's
so energetic,
crazy.
and
It's
you owned that beat. You owned it. You
That's
did that.
crazy. I be like, bruh, that's crazy. Look, the kids have seen the song. Like, come on now. Kids in the neighborhood, I be like, they know every lyric. I be like, why?
Mhm.
Like, okay. Well, I love my music, but I'm just saying, like, from a lyrical perspective, I really was just on some other shit that night. Just try to express myself about niggas talking shit. He's the guns in the video. None of those are props. They are legal, by the way, before y'all start calling the police. It just in the vibe,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's
I
crazy.
like that you didn't have a whole bunch of people in your video. It was just
No, I
you
don't want
solo.
that.
Uh,
I won't do
uh,
that. I won't do that. I got a lot of homies. Everybody know me. All the biggest gangsters in the city know who I am. But it's not about that because everybody know me. They met me by myself. You know what I'm saying? I even say in the song, you know what I'm saying? You talk shit with a crew, I walk up alone. Like I can give a
yes.
fuck. Like, you acting hard in front of your people. I'm hard by myself. Like I'm gonna die by that. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying?
yeah.
But it's just, you know, a lot of a lot of people are missing that. I don't really like a lot of people in my videos either.
Yeah. I like that. That's refreshing because everybody want everybody
Everybody
and their
die.
mama. Everybody and their mama in the video.
Right.
But yeah, you mentioned the little kids singing your songs. And of
Yeah.
course, we know that's kind of like some adult content. But I think about us when we were younger.
Man.
And let's talk about like the high school parties and
Oh
after
my
after the
God.
football games and after the dances and stuff. We was really vibing to Four Walls and Ooh
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Lovers and Friends.
Yeah. I go back and listen to that shit now as an adult and would not let my
I'm
child listen to
like,
that now. I was like, see, we gotta stop with the saying that we got the worst era of hip hop or R&B and it's too vulgar because y'all motherfuckers, our parents, they come on now. Y'all shouldn't we should have been smacking us in the back of our heads. You know, a lot of babies is made. A lot of people had babies and teenagers because of them
I
songs.
mean, Ooh Ah
Let's
even had a
let's
remix.
not lie. Let's not lie. You had a remix.
Ooh Ah had a remix. It
Mm,
did.
it did.
So
It sure did. Oh my god. Nothing. See, that's the thing though. It just ended like the Whisper song.
Ah,
You know, like I always listen to that shit and be like, bro, I used to know every lyric to this song. They used to play this shit so much. It was on the radios. The schools was playing the edited version. Like it's
yes.
like Lollipop by motherfucking Lil Wayne was in the dances. Like it was actually played at the schools. And I went to a white high school when I moved out here, and it was playing that. Now it's like,
Oh my goodness.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we getting down now. You know, it is okay. Like it's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's just like that. I call that like the hypersexual era.
yeah. And we need another one of those. We over killing each other, but I think we need to
Yeah, they need
make
to chill
love
out.
again. We need to chill out with that.
Bring back. I would love to see T-Pain make a comeback like when he first got in the game. Like
Man, T
now,
Pain was sick.
auto tune. He definitely gave a new meaning to auto
Yeah,
tune.
Future took that
Yeah, and ran with it.
and
And now
ran with
everybody sound like Future. Like I be listening to stuff, and then my mom be like, "Is that Future?" And I'm like, "No,
it. No,
no."
uh,
But
it's too much. Like I don't know. It's like, okay, so from a music business perspective, I have two perspectives on people who
mhm,
sound like other artists. You don't catch your net where there ain't no fish, but bait that fish have never tasted before attracts more fish because they don't want to hear the same shit over and over again, bite the same. After a while, you got to change your bait up. You feel me?
exactly.
So, but I that's why every now and then you might hear me do a song that sounds something like what everybody else is
Right.
listening to. You feel me? But I'm always
I
over
think
here.
we on the same page as far as that. I'm not saying don't, but make the trend yours.
Yeah. Add a little twist to it.
Right.
It like okay, so like when I listen to artists, like I got two artists that I don't like, but I like. And I tell people all the time, I don't like them, like, but they can't deny their talent. They may be good people in person, who knows? I don't know them, but the Baby and Mega Stallion, I don't like them at all.
Oh, I was
They
just gonna
irritate
say
me. They
their
irritate me.
flow.
But
They're
they
like
tight. They
they're.
tight. You can't get mad at that. They
I'm
sick.
not.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I think they're the opposites. Like she's a
I
female
look,
version of him, and he's the female
yo,
version of her, the male
and then
version
like
of
I
her.
just like personality wise, I'd be like, ooh.
I,
Lyrics wise, I'd be like, damn.
I love
Like
me
when
some Meg, but I
man,
would love to see both of them switch their flow up a little bit.
yeah, they definitely getting to that point. They definitely
Yeah.
getting to that point. Yeah, we got it. We got it. But lyrical placement, man, right now they killing the game.
They smashing the game. They is.
Moneybag be saying some shit sometimes too. But these motherfuckers, I be like when I be hearing them, I be like, even if I could see myself in that lane, like that's some competition. I don't know. Why would you want to sound like the Baby? Like, leave the Baby alone. That's the Baby. Why would y'all want to do Meg? Meg's Meg, nigga. She's sick. Leave it alone. Like,
Yeah.
go find another style. Like,
Rocket.
listen to them now. See, here's the thing. When I listen to them, because I do be listening to them, I'm like, that's my problem. Like, I'm a critical person when it comes to music because I'm a producer and I produce
Hmm.
other artists, and my goal is to create a song, especially if like I get an artist that tells me never recorded a song before. That goal is to make an artist. So I'm like when I listen to people music, I pick them apart. And sometimes my thoughts be like harsh. People don't even like to hear it most of the time. They be like, "Shut up." I'm like, I'm just saying. You feel me? I'm right. That's why you're mad. But look, I when I listen to them, I'm listening to flow pattern,
Hmm.
actual syllable placement, not just the meaning. Because when you're talking about, because I know a lot of artists, especially battle rappers, who are sick with what they're saying, the actual lyrics, but if
Hmm.
you put them on a beat, they cannot say these things. You feel me?
Hmm.
And so when I'm listening to the flow pattern, I'm listening to all of that, and that it has like I'm like digesting everything slowly. Like I'm listening to one part, then one part, then one part. Because
Hmm.
my idea when I hear an artist, especially somebody I don't like, I do this on purpose. If I don't like you, I listen to all your music because I want to know why people like you.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to know what the hell it is about you that people like. So maybe I could, as an artist myself, add that little thing, maybe not all of it, because I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, know what I'm talking about.
I
What is it
get you.
about this artist? Okay, so this motherfucker, they like the fact that this motherfucker beats be banging, banging. Maybe I need to make me a few banging tracks. You feel me? That sound like it's in the club and change my flow a little bit for about 4 bars and then go right back to Sonny, then kind of go back to like fuck their head up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's actually how I learned how to rap. That's why I'm like that, because I chose my favorite artists and I chose certain parts about them that I liked. I didn't like, oh yeah, I want to be Drake. Oh yeah, I want to be Wayne. I
Right.
was like, I like Wayne's lyrical ability. I like the way Drake is able to sing every now and then and harmonize and those things. You feel me? And then try to incorporate those into what I like as myself. And I'm sitting in the room and no music is playing, and I'm just coming up with random stuff in my head.
Right.
You feel
Different
me?
skills and abilities.
Exactly. And you take those things and you study these artists, especially the older artists, because they did it the best. And
Yes.
you take those things and you incorporate that into you. That's what I be doing. So I don't mind listening to other artists that I don't really enjoy,
Hmm.
but that's why I'm listening to you. I want to know what
Right.
it is. For real.
I got I got you. And for the people who, kind of, as they say, jack the styles or whatnot,
Mm,
I like the people who can pay homage at the same time. No matter
okay. Right.
what
I
drama is
understood.
going on with Tory Lanez right now, I loved his last album, and how
Hmm.
he paid homage to everybody and invited them onto the album to, just kind of add their
Right.
twist, and then he twisted it up himself. Now me and my
Right. Right.
cousin, we had a conversation when he first came out, and he was like, my cousin was like, I don't think he had found his sound yet. He sounded like
Mhm.
this person, he sounded like this person, but I
Right.
think he had found exactly who he is now. He gonna show him,
Absorb
he
all
gonna
that.
pay homage, but he's gonna put his little stank on it as well, and I like that.
Right. 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 I mean, I honestly, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't do it. But I mean, it's just like Jacquees the same way. It's like, bro, like you're not really doing your own thing, but you do other people's thing very well. So I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that, because eventually they're gonna not be able to do their thing very well anymore and be washed up. It happens. People get old, and it,
like I said, the whole homage thing, I'm down for it. Trey
yeah,
Songz, when he was just Tremaine at first, that first
man.
Tremaine, that first album, he had Aretha on there. He had
Right,
Aretha on there, and
right.
they paid, they did a song
I mean,
together to
if you
invite them.
going
I wouldn't do
right,
nobody's song and just try to take full
it
credit for it. I don't even know
okay.
what the Ella May situation was with Jacquees, but
Yeah, see, that's messed up. That okay. So he did. I commend Jacquees for that move though. That was smart as fuck.
yeah. I mean, a
Because
lot of people do it. I just don't.
I mean, it wasn't. He. Okay, so what he did was this. Why I liked what he did and why I hated what he did. I liked what he did because he brought the attention to himself. Like I know Beat Pace, the guy who shoot Jacquees videos before Jacquees started getting really big and shit. So I was on Jacquees before anybody knew who Jacquees was. Everybody around me was. You know what I'm saying? They introduced me to him, little brothers and
Okay.
everybody like that. So watching Jacquees grow and everything, he never really had his own style of music. He
Okay.
always did other people's music, but it was covers and it was good. When he did that though, that was the one. That one was so controversial. Everybody was mad at him. And then he said everybody he was the king of R&B. Boom. That was
It's
perfect. That was perfect. But then he did nothing. That's where I didn't fuck with him. I was like, bro, you just
okay.
because at that point right there, he did like 2 or 3 songs that was original, and then people still was like, but you sound like somebody else. See, if you're gonna
And that was
do
even
that,
before that. That was before he did
mm-hmm,
that. And like you
right,
said, I can agree. I agree with it. A lot of people say like all press is good press.
right.
It's what you do after,
After, because everybody was
So
like,
I
"So
can
little
agree.
motherfucker, you the best, huh? You stealing people's shit, huh? What you doing now? You feel me, bruh? I don't know. He should have. I would have took that opportunity and ran with that motherfucker, bro. Like,
He should have been. He should have been
ran with it.
dropping. He should have been dropping whatever he had been
Ran
holding
with
on
it.
to in the studio. He should have been dropping it.
I've been
But
making
yeah,
songs up on an airplane. Look, like everybody got their eyes on. I would admit the Lil Wayne and dropped like 5 mixtapes in 1 year, type
facts,
shit. Like I
facts.
wouldn't let everybody looking. What's up? Now that's all. But it was smart but I
Smart
feel
and
like
dumb at the same time.
yeah, I feel like everybody like kind of took that situation a little harsh too.
I think
Yeah,
for me, like I said, I'm big on having your business in order.
yeah.
Some paperwork should have been processed. Now I ain't how it kind of
Mhm.
shut him down at that
Yeah,
point. I think somebody else had made a point. They said she probably should have jumped on it too, and they
yeah,
actually could have made money together.
yeah.
I
That that
agree,
that
but I
that would
think
have been dope.
that was her that was her first album out after her
And that's
EP.
a debut single.
So yeah, so it was like kind of like it stole my thunder.
Mm,
But
he
like
stole
I
your
said,
thunder and he
capitalize
pushed your
on it.
thunder. He stole your thunder and he pushed your thunder because it's just like this
What you
thing
gonna
with
do next?
Drake and Kanye. Why that little
Whatever that
shit, and they know
was.
what the hell they doing. They're marketing
Yeah,
geniuses. They know
yeah.
why. They know it brings people to the table. You feel me? It's like, and I post videos of females twerking to my music. I know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when
I be
you
like,
get people,
look at this nigga.
and what comes on right after that? Something
Your
dope,
music.
something dope is hell that you can't. You be like, damn, I didn't even know that was him. Yo, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Like, so if I'm having uh let's say me and you might have a small beef about something that brings attention to the media where they like on it, swarming around it. I'm coming to you and like, look, man, don't hit me too hard right here. You feel what I'm saying? Just don't hit me too hard.
But like
But
we said, it's what you do after it. Like if
yeah,
it blow up, what you gonna do? That's when I
yeah,
think a good PR person would know exactly
yeah. You know
how
exactly
to
what to
take
do
it.
with it.
So
Because I mean that's why.
that's people gonna be watching. What they
Yeah,
gonna do next?
yeah. What's going on? So why they like you said, if they would have got on that track together, I would have just this what I would have did. My manager would have met with your manager. We would have did a tour together, and we would have did a little bit of your song, a little bit of my song. Then we would come together and did that one song together, made it a duet. You feel me?
Yeah,
And man, hey, and this would have been eating,
yeah,
because everybody and like I get with everybody, because everybody at the time the culture was sensitive. They sensitive now, but they was sensitive at the time, especially over women. Very sensitive. So when he did that, it was bad time and bad taste too. And
yeah. Like
he
I said,
could have
it
let
was her debut,
yeah, he could have
and
waited. He definitely could have waited.
because she even blocked out like her track list, and when she dropped the cover of it, and
Yeah.
she blacked out all the rest of the names, and somebody had made a meme. They was like she hiding her track list from Jacquees.
Oh, look. She probably was. See, and that's good PR right there. Shit, I would have shared the post. As I would have been the one who shared it. Like, yeah, I'm hiding everything from this man. Like, this man he wants my life. He probably sneak in the dressing room and be trying on her dresses and shit. But, listen, I'm just saying, like that's crazy. But
Um,
yeah, he should. My management, I would have had my management reach out to her management and like, look, this song I did, like, what you think about us,
right.
mixing this together and making something, because it sound good. Jacquees killed that shit, no lie.
He did.
But you know, this is chess, not checkers. So that's her fault.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it come back around where just like the whole. This is one for the culture. When Lil
for sure.
Mama hopped on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys,
Ooh.
I don't even really feel like she came back fully from that musically. I,
No.
whew.
See, that's something that you just mm, you pray for. Yeah, pray for that baby.
I understood where she was coming from, but that wasn't the time or the place. And if you
Yeah,
don't know them folks like that, don't you even try it.
that that kind of I haven't seen her really. Did she try to do a movie, a TV
She
show, or
was in
something like
she
that?
was in the TLC movie because she played Left Eye, and then she played in
Okay.
some other movie where she was
Well,
a
that she
stripper. I
yeah,
think
well
yeah,
that yeah, she fucked
prostitute
herself.
with her. Yeah,
Yeah, don't
so
get your ass don't interrupt the great ones. You tripping.
but my thing is Jay-Z looked at her like get your head off me.
But
Now
Beyonce about to fuck you up. Hey, about to fuck you up.
oh, I
Move,
cringed for her.
move, move.
And then Charlamagne showed no mercy when she went on the
Oh
Breakfast
God,
Club
bro,
and rehashed it.
man.
I'm like,
You know, Charlotte, man, that's one of my favorite people. I need an interview with that guy. That
yeah,
motherfucker.
they make me like some of the people that I don't really care
Oh
for.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
they ask the question sometimes they ask the
Yeah,
questions that you want to know or to get the
right,
reaction, the genuine reaction out of the
right,
people. And that's what I
right.
like about the show.
That should be funny. I'd be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I gotta go in there. And like, I love them motherfuckers. Charlie Bay be killing me. Everybody be
Charlamagne,
like, I hate that motherfucker. I'm like, bro,
that's a
I love that
fool.
motherfucker. I be like, bro, that
I can
he,
I can definitely handle him. So that's no
yeah,
issue.
yeah.
He don't offend me not one bit.
Mm. Fire sign over here. Shoot, that don't offend me. I be laughing and cracking jokes right back. Look,
I'm
fucking
telling you.
big head ass motherfucker. Look, but yeah, that a lot of artists gotta pick and choose their battles. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, shit, I don't know. I feel like when you get to a certain extent, you should know when you about to overstep. Think about that overstep. Like, is it gonna be beneficial to your brand or this shit gonna fuck you?
true,
Mm,
true. Uh,
and
speaking of, it's a lot of stuff. During the pandemic,
mm-hmm,
the versus battles. Some of the
yeah,
people that's getting together, like the ones that we want to see
right,
because of the tension that was created over the years.
right.
How you felt about the whole Jeezy and Gucci Mane versus?
Ooh, that was like iconic as fuck. First of all, because I always was a Jeezy fan. I was never a Gucci fan till Gucci did Lemonade.
Yeah,
And Susie, that was my shit. Before then, I was like, yo, turn that trash off. I used to, no disrespect, Gucci, you fired now. Like, I listen to Gucci now. I did not listen to Gucci before none of that at all. They had did, I'm so icy. I'm so
yeah, I
icy,
said,
and out of everybody on the song, I was like, I like Jeezy was fired. I mean, Gucci had a nice verse, but that's not like verses like, yo, who is the snowman? Like, yo, that
yeah.
so
I will say
and
2005. I was a part of the Snowman. I
yeah,
was.
that was okay about 2005. That's why I don't even understand how them two people lived in the same area. Damn. Anyways, but you had the situation that went down with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like created this friction from like in the hood because itself
Mhm.
because a lot of people like Jeezy and a lot of people like Gucci and that is
Yeah,
shit to get you beat the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like depending on where you was at and who you were dealing with. So
yeah.
like it was serious, somebody lost their life. Somebody else could
True,
have lost their life. You
true.
feel me? And it
I thought it was in poor taste for Gucci to bust out and say what he said in the middle.
yeah,
I'm like, if the beef is squashed and you have no whatever, it shouldn't even been brought back up in
man.
that way.
Poor taste, he knew what he was doing. Come on now.
Oh yeah,
Once again, publicity, he knew what the hell he was doing.
oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
say woo 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 woo. And then everybody gonna be like, woo woo woo. He knew what the fuck he was doing now.
Of
Now
course,
I don't think Jeezy should have not have like took it like he wasn't. He should have already knew that was gonna happen.
of course.
You feel me? Those words is gonna come out of their mouth because you dealing with somebody. You know how the situation went. Oh, poor. It was definitely poor taste, but he knew what he's doing because right after that, Pooh Shiesty, everybody in his clique started because it was like this thing. A lot of the young bloods, young niggas that I know, they like ignorance. You feel me? They like, they not like how we grew up and the people before us. You respect the dead. They don't give a fuck about the
Yeah,
dead. So when you say that, that make them feel like, oh, I don't know. And I think that actually kind of blew Jeezy and the whole clique up because it wasn't just not Jeezy but Gucci Mane like put them on the spotlight. That's when that spotlight had hit the whole crew. You feel me? And then most of them in prison, but
Yeah.
that would they hit the spotlight on the hottest things in the street right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely was doing their thing. He I don't I've it was very disrespectful in my eyes, but strange people do the strangest things.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is so true. Another tension filled versus for the R&B world, Monica and
Mm,
Brandy.
mm.
uh, people have been waiting for
Uh,
them to come back, you know, in front
that
of each other. And I like the fact that they did say that they
um,
had a little powwow before they got on stage together.
yeah,
Me personally, I still felt a little bit of tension and
tension.
a little bit of
Yeah.
shadiness. But if they say they ain't got over it, kudos
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah, kudos. Kudos.
Kudos
Who
to them.
knows? They might
But
be lying.
that was
Who
the
knows?
entire media just trying to. I hate when they try to pit two female artists against
Yeah, they
each
stay
other.
doing that. They stay doing that. And what you gotta do when you get in that situation, you gotta hold your composure. And sometimes you just gotta ride the wave. Now,
That's
if you
fact.
can reach out to the because we doing these rap battles right now, and like we putting people up against each other that have always kind of wanted to battle each other,
Yeah.
and niggas respect each other enough to reach out, and some of them reach out to each other before the battle and talk. Like, this is just a battle. You feel me? Like,
Right.
we may have our differences before, but we about to like everybody we gonna be put against each other, and that's what the people want. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But hopefully after this, what I'm saying, we can hash things out through this.
Facts.
But yeah, that's man, they I don't know. I think that women are petty. You know what I'm talking
Some
about.
of them are. Some of them are. I ain't gonna no. I can do that
It's on some
sometimes.
slick shots the whole time now. I mean, it's like it's so petty. This like what Gucci did was petty. Like
It was. It was.
like don't do that now.
Some of them can. Some of them can.
The queens are petty. That's why guys be running away. We don't want to, and I mean run away as in like we don't want to be bothered. We be like, man, I don't want to argue. Let me go into the room before she say some shit. You petty ass. You feel me? Like, but and that's when the media starts putting women against each other. That's why it's so important that women do have that womanhood with each other, because
Yeah.
especially black women, because that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Damn, you ever seen two black mamas argue? You ever seen your mama argue with another black mama?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. And I don't
that is
like it. I
scary.
don't like
That's just scary, especially as a
it.
kid. That's just scary. Like it's about to go down.
Calm down.
Like,
Calm down.
you know, yeah, it's like, man. So it's like, no, I don't. I enjoyed it though, but yeah, that definitely had that tension.
Definitely. I'm glad
It was
somebody else
tension.
saw it.
Yeah,
Because sometimes stuff like that don't go away as easily as you would like.
yeah,
Because some people, throw the stone and hide their hand.
right.
Some
Right.
people be egging it on. Like as you said, some of them are petty. Some of
Right.
them can be.
Very, 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 and it be random. It be random petty. You're like, oh snap, yeah,
Reading
yeah,
too much into something and the
right.
subliminal start to come and
That
this
motherfucker
didn't.
looking at
Yeah.
me and saying, "That's what that means." She's saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa," and nobody's thinking about you. Okay, but okay.
But yeah,
Sometimes your intuition is right.
that
So
is true. I
yeah,
always try to follow my gut, and
yeah.
I try to read the room as best as I can and
I
to
say
feel the vibe.
well, the women know other women, so like that's sometimes when I be around my sisters and baby mama, and they be like, "Man, that bitch," and I be like, "What?" All
You
right,
better
now
believe her.
let me just
You
trust her because I
yeah,
don't know. Like
you better believe her. You better
I
believe her.
don't know. Like I'm like, shoot, I don't even know what that means. Like
Yes, just take it.
yeah,
Just try to understand.
yeah, definitely.
This is definitely gonna have to be another. We're gonna have. I'm gonna make this a recurring thing because this is a music channel or music Facebook fan page, and I like talking to other artists about just their journeys and
Right.
all the trends and just their ideas and perspectives on current events and stuff like that. So I'll let you know when the next one is. Go ahead and tell the people where they can find you. I had asked you for your
Oh yeah,
handles.
y'all can find me
Where they find you?
everywhere. Find me everywhere. YouTube, Spotify. Just Google me. I'm not lying. You can Google me. I pop up just like all the celebrities. Sonny Lavoie, SonniLavoy.
There you go.
Um, I'm on all the social media platforms at Mr. Sonny Lavoie. So, all the social media platforms. I like to keep everything simple. So you guys, y'all go add me. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to some of the new music that I'm coming up with. I got a new single that's about to drop called Spook featuring
Oh
Kitty
yeah.
P. It's a banger. They love it. They loving it. So y'all go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I was feeling that spook when you be putting your little clip in your stories.
Man, that song, I wasn't even expecting that song for people to like that song that much. Like, I've never got so many views on a song
It's
before. It's
dope.
amazing. I was like, really? It never ceases to surprise me what songs people like. I be like, okay. I look up, man, like, I posted it up there and it was like 30 minutes is already at 500 views.
Yes. See?
Ooh, they like
Time, I
that.
think timing is also everything. So
Oh, yeah, I knew it's about to be Halloween.
see?
It was like,
Right time.
yeah,
Right
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I was like, definitely gotta drop this. Oh yeah, I'm starring in a movie called Spook.
Okay, okay.
Due to me dropping that song, they found it's the official soundtrack of the movie. It's a hood
Yes.
comedy horror film at the same time.
Okay,
I'll be
okay.
starring in it. I'm a rapper in the movie, of course.
Natural. Gonna come natural.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So y'all look for me. Y'all pay attention. Y'all look for me. If y'all need any mixing or mastering done to your tracks for all those young producers that just getting started, um, hit me up. If you need any advice on setting up your home studio, hit me up. I don't mind helping. You know what I'm saying? I you can send me your tracks and I'll mix it for $50.
There you go,
Just
people.
hit me up. Hit me up. I get you right. Prices will go up. So
He the
you
plug. He the
better
plug.
get at me. Better get at me.
Stop.
You go listen to the sound. But yeah, I appreciate you having me on your show though.
Not a problem. I appreciate you for coming on. I'm definitely gonna get you those tracks soon because it's one song that's gonna have about 3 different versions, and I would love for you to grace it and everything that I have planned for it. So we're gonna put that out there for y'all. Is we're gonna have a track together. It's gonna be called Do Some. Do
Do
Some.
something.
Do you
Okay.
hear me? We about to
Bet.
do something.
Do something. Bet.
But again, I'm glad you decided to join me in this session. It was great chopping it up with you and getting your perspective on everything about music and walking down memory lane with me. The K Squad appreciates you so much. And
Hey, appreciate y'all. It's your host. Yeah.
and to my K Squad, until next time, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and just remember, I love you. And tell me how you voicing. Bye, y'all.